So we told you the other day that the head of the NAACP, that stands for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the head of the NAACP in Spokane, Washington, her name is Rachel Dolezal. She's not actually black. She's a white woman who started styling her hair in a traditional black manner and used bronzer just to look a little bit more brown than she really is. Here's some pictures of her as a child. She's super white. And she went on to be the head of the NAACP, claiming she was black. Now, I was a rare voice amongst conservatives for saying there's certain things about this I admire. And I mean, first of all, if someone wants to call themselves black or white, what do I really care? And second of all, we don't have a precise way of measuring race. If you're half black and half white, does that make you white or black? If you're 1/4, 1/8, those are gross calculations that I don't think we should make. If someone wants to feel black, what do I care? In fact, it's sort of an affectionate thing to say, I want to be black. It's like when someone converts to Judaism, I say, really? You want to be Jewish? That's sort of, a compliment if someone wants to be like you. Now, other conservatives said, well, it's a scam, she's a scammer, she's a liar. Well, sure, but so what? And here's my point. First, let me show you this quick video. Rachel Dolezal went on TV saying she has no regrets about saying she's a black woman. Quick look.
Let me just ask you the question in simple terms again, because you've sent mixed signals over the years. Are you an African-American woman?
I identify as black.
Would you make the same choices you've made, Rachel?
I would. I would.
Now, here's the funny thing. Yesterday, I saw this on an amazing website called The Smoking Gun, where they have all sorts of deep documents. Rachel Dolezal, back when she was a white girl, went to Howard University, which is a predominantly black university, and she felt that she was snubbed because she was white. She felt that the black university discriminated against her for, among other reasons, because she was white. They didn't hire her because she was white. They didn't give her this and give her that. Now, she lost that lawsuit, but you know what? That day, she was taught a lesson that racial discrimination and racial differences, well, there's actually a spoils system. And I bet it was that day that she decided to get in on the action. And indeed, it was after that that she decided to be reborn as a black woman and be a black activist and lead diversity training and become a black hairstylist and many other things, of course, culminating in her job as the head of the NAACP. To which I say, she was only learning the lessons of the system. I mean, doesn't the lesson of affirmative action and racial quotas and Al Sharpton's Shakedown tactics, isn't the lesson that that's teaching us is that if your rights and powers are based on your race, then you can get away with it, and that's the good kind of racism? So Rachel Dolezal, as a white girl, felt discriminated against by a black university. Now, I don't believe that she was. I think she's just a perpetual whiner. But she was taught the rules. So she recreated herself as a black woman and got into the grievance business. That's actually one of the reasons why I like the idea of fluidity of race, where you can choose who you are. Because if we can all choose to be this minority or that majority or this or that group, then it doesn't really make sense. It's not really sustainable to have a racial spoil system, because then everyone can simply claim they're the favored race. That's why I like this story. Rachel Dolezal seems like a perpetual angry person, always suing or blaming. I'm not that mad at her. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And the game that she has exposed is a system of racial double standards. Can you blame her for wanting to get on the top side of that? For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.